everyone, it's Louise here from Crazy Borgies. I hope you're all well and fine on this beautiful March day. Today's video is gonna be a floss tube. Yes, I've kind of got lost my my floss tube rhythm, my cross stitching rhythm. So I've been thinking about this one since February, meaning to start it, but I just never got round to it. And then, you know, the more you diamond paint, the more you want to diamond paint, and cross stitch sort of fell into the background. But now I'm determined to get my cross stitch whiz back, if that's even a word. Anyway, so it's gonna be a floss tube stitch along. I'm gonna be stitching a new start today. This one is the monthly little pictures, and this one is March, obviously, gifted by biggestcraft. Okay, so let me get it all set up, get my needle threaded, and then we shall begin. Also, if you haven't done so already, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and all that fabulous YouTubey stuff, and hitting that little notification bell, which will notify you of my future video uploads. Okay, right, let's get stitching. Right, I have started off with DMC code 436, and it's like a soft brown. It's in the cream in the cup. That's what I thought I'd start off with this morning. So yes, I'm going to try to keep it still. I always say this, but unfortunately I stitch in hand, and when you stitch in hand, it is very difficult to keep your Ada cloth. What's gone on there? Hang on a second. It's very difficult to keep your Ada cloth still. That's the word I'm looking for. There are numerous frames out there, but I don't seem to get on very well with them, to be honest with you. And I've sort of lost my flow with it a bit, with cross stitch. Lost my rhythm with it, that's what it is. Because I used to cross stitch every week on a Sunday, but I've been very much distracted by diamond painting at the moment. So yeah, and I do enjoy both of them. I find cross stitch a little bit more relaxing though, I have to admit. I just think it's because it's a more time consuming hobby, so therefore, you know, you've got to relax and just go with the flow a bit more with cross stitch. Diamond painting, you know, you can chop and change colour as much as you like. With cross stitch, it takes longer. Yeah. So there we go. So this one is an 11 count. So this one has the has 3 threads per stitch. So that's what we're using. And I prefer 11 count, to be honest with you. I do prefer it because I just feel like for, sorry guys, I keep getting it trapped round the back of the Ada cloth. Let me just squidge it up a bit. This is a good tip for softening your Ada cloth. It's just to roll it a bit in your hand, or squidge it up even, because that helps the oils from your hands, and it helps the Ada cloth soften. Sometimes they can be quite stiff, can't they? So you don't know how long they've been in the bags in the factory for. So what was I saying? Yeah, I prefer 11 count, but I do also like 14 count as well. But with 14 count, it's very painful on my eyes, very painful. I've already put wax on my floss. Is that a hair there? Hang on a second. Yeah. Probably from me, because I've just not long walked my dog. I gave Luna, my little doggy, I gave her a little haircut yesterday, her first haircut. I bought myself some dog clippers, and she's 6 months, and it said that's the age that they can usually have their first haircut. So I thought, you know what, I'm gonna do it myself, because you know it's quite expensive to send them off to dog groomers all the time. It costs, you know, a lot of money, £20 every month sort of thing, and that soon adds up. So I thought I'm gonna watch a few YouTube tutorials and give it a go myself. And I had a Cocker Spaniel before, when I was when my eldest was a baby, when it was just me and her, and I used to trim her myself as well. So, and her fur was a lot more thicker, so I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it with her. But I am sure that the dog groomers give them something to like make them calm, because some of the dogs are so like laid back, they let them do anything to them, and I'm thinking, yeah, that's not our Luna. She gave us hell, guys. I tell you, she gave us hell. I done her back for her, and then my daughter done her paws. So we left her tail. I done a little bit on the tail, but not much. And I done a bit on her chest as well. But she's now half the size of what she was. It's quite funny, actually, I'm not going to lie. She looks quite sweet. She looks like a puppy again. So, yeah. But to say there was fur everywhere, yeah, it wasn't an enjoyable process. And because of my medication and the heart problem I have, I get very tired very easily, guys. And when I get tired, I have to lie down and have a nap, because if I don't, I start going a bit dizzy. So I done her back, and then I said to my daughter, like, I really need to lie down because I feel a bit funny. So she sort of took over then, my eldest, and done her, have I got a knot? Yes, I've got a knot. She took over and done her, the rest of her. Does that come out there? Yeah. And, have I got my light on? I don't know. No, I haven't, have I? There, that might be better. Yeah, she took over. Because I was just like, yeah, I'm too tired now. I get tired very easily, very easily. It's ridiculous, really. And I've lost, on the plus side, I've lost quite a lot of weight as well, guys. You know, like I can tell because of my clothes, they are falling off me, quite literally. Like I had on a pair of jeans the other day and they used to fit me quite snugly, you know, and now they're like hanging. And I'm like, and when I say hanging, I mean they are hanging off me, literally. Like if I bend over, they fall down, sort of hanging off me. And I was like, oh, jeez. Didn't realise how much weight I'd actually lost. But a lot of it also could be stress as well. The stress of being ill, because, you know, when you're ill and you're stressed and worried and anxious, your appetite's the first thing that goes, isn't it? So, yeah. I'm going to change colour in a minute. So I like to do a couple of colours with you. I think we'll do a bit of the little hat up here. There's a parcel force van zooming up my road in reverse mode. So I'm not quite sure what he was doing. So yeah, I've got a busy weekend ahead of me again because I'm doing a birthday party for my younger two. It's like a trampoline place. So I just literally went out this morning, popped to the shops after the school run to collect a birthday cake, and where's my needle? Can't find it. Come out, where are you? There you are. Yeah. So I went and bought birthday cake, chocolate, of course, because that's my girl's favourite. And it's a joint birthday party. It's for both of my youngest because one of them is severely autistic. So she doesn't really have friends, so to speak. She doesn't talk, you see. She's non-verbal, as I'm always saying. So she, my little Tay-Tay, I call her. And she struggles very much so. So I'm a bit apprehensive. This is the first birthday party that I've actually thrown both of them because of lockdown and other issues. So I'm a bit apprehensive about it because I don't know quite how the one who's severely autistic is going to cope with it, and also the children that are coming. It's only a small party because I didn't want to have too many people there. So there's only like, I think probably about 6 other children going and my two girls. So there's not a huge crowd of us, and it's on a Saturday morning. So it shouldn't be too busy because it's like, it's not that early, you know. Well, it is early, but it's not the holidays or anything, because if you go to these places in the holiday time when the kids are off school, it's chaotic, and I just know that she'd go a bit crazy. But also I'm going to have my eldest there, who's going to be like her chaperone, so wherever she is, my eldest will be there, because she can get upset very quickly. So yeah, it is what it is, isn't it, with autism? So yeah. I can't believe we're nearly the end of March already. It's crazy how quick the years go. I think when you're at home caring anyway, for children, for relatives, you know, it does go very fast. It does. So there's obviously going to be a lot of green in this one. And the green tones are quite similar, to be fair. There, right, I think I'll just do these next 4 stitches and then we will change colour to a nice rich green. Yes. There we go. Yeah, diamond painting is a lot more faster paced than cross stitch, but that's okay. We have to have variations in our hobbies, because if you do the same thing every day continuously, you'll burn out. You will burn out. Oh, just hit the camera there, guys, sorry. I'm going to link this in the video description down below anyway, so if you like it, then you can hop on to Biggest Craft and you can purchase it. Let's just go through the hole and leave it like so. Leave that over there for when I want to continue. And now we're going to jump over here to this hat to do the gorgeous hat. Yeah, just bring you down ever so slightly, guys. I'm lifting you up, down, all over the place. I don't know where I want you to be. Right, hold on 1 second. This is the next colour we're going to go with. It's a rich green. And that's going to be in the blue symbol on this cup. One thing I'm struggling with the floss is that they're not on the usual floss card. They are all individually, they're like on individual cards with just the DMC code on, not the number on the legend or anything like that. They're just on individual card strips with DMC codes on. I'm not sure that I like that, because it takes me a bit longer to find the correct floss. Okay, so this is how I put wax on my thread, like that. I usually run it through a couple of times. Got my dad coming over this afternoon, so it's always nice. Yeah. There we go. Right, so this one is DMC 3346. Okay, and we are going to start doing some of this lovely hat. It's like a leprechaun's hat. There we go. Okay. Come on. I can't feel. There it is. There. Now we got a knot going on. What's happened here? What's happened here? I don't know. I think one of the threads come out. Okay, not a problem. Let's cut this and we'll take two. Hold on a second. Right, here we go. Sorted it out. Just had a huge fight with the floss, but never mind. Never mind. Right, hang on. Let me just move you over here a bit so I can, that's perfect, get underneath without hitting the table. There we go. There we go. So there's a lot of greens, as I was saying, in this, with very similar colours, shades even. I do apologise for my hands and my nails. I'm having like some sort of stress reaction come up on them. and I think my eczema's getting ready to break out again. I think a lot of my problem is I forget to put on my oh look, I've done the wrong cross there, the wrong way. Hang on a second, guys. Just got to go underneath it. Shh, you didn't see me do that. Okay, guys. What was I saying? Yeah, I think a lot of my problem, let's do this one down here actually, is the fact that I forget to put on washing gloves. So when I do my dishes and I touch the washing up liquid, yeah, you can imagine. Okay, where am I gonna go? I might as well go over here. And do some half stitches because there's a lot of colour blocking. I'm glad you guys liked my Temu unboxing the other day. Got some good little projects on there. Just gonna hop on over here for a second because I just want to get this one done. It's gone a bit warmer here in the UK. It's not as cold as what it has been for sure. Looking at my time now, I'm on 26 minutes 25, 28 even. So gonna stop stitching soon. I need to get my little clips so I can fold the area that I'm not stitching on. Just keep it out of my way. Nearly missed a stitch there. You'll see I chop and change my stitching as what my mood is, yeah. I think this technique is called the stabbing technique, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not a professional, guys. I'm just a hobbyist who likes trying different hobbies to help me relax in this crazy, crazy world that we're in. Actually, my brother messaged me yesterday and he sent me something to do with Nickelodeon, saying that if you look up Nickelodeon in Latin, apparently it means, when translated to English, it means I don't care about God or something. It's on Google, apparently so. How true it is, I don't know, because you hear all these things all the time, don't you? But, and he was like, this is disgusting, and it's a child's network, a cartoon network. I was like, I don't know. I don't know much about that. I mean, apart from SpongeBob, my kids don't really watch a lot of Nickelodeon. To be fair, we don't watch a lot of TV because they're always on their Kindles or their devices playing games. So, and I tend to just watch a lot of Netflix and stuff like that. Anyone watching any good Netflix series at the moment? I watched Love is Blind the other day. The new one of that was quite good. Only one couple actually said yes at the altar. But yeah, haven't really seen anything else that takes my fancy. I'll have to have a little browse through it. The more floss that you, the more stitches that you put through the little holes, the tougher it is to get your needle through. I still got to put up my son's gaming sign, the diamond painting gaming sign. He needs to decide where he wants it to go. He's chose his confirmation name as well already, so that's good. I'm not going to say what it is until he's actually done it. So when the plus side to stitching like this is you can cover quite a lot in quite a short space of time in the colour blocking areas. The downside is it's sometimes the stitches don't come out as neatly as what you'd want them to. It depends, you have to weigh it up what's more important really to you. There's so many different ways of cross stitching. I do apologise, we've got a helicopter going over the house now. We are on the pathway here, I think, to Heathrow, so we do get a lot of planes and helicopters going over. So yeah, you can see I've covered quite a substantial amount. Sorry guys, I didn't realise I was coming out of shot. Of stitches in quite a short amount of time by doing this technique. I'm gonna go up now, I think. I'm still waiting on my parcels. I have no idea where they are. I'm hoping they haven't got lost. So yeah, if you've got colour blocking, this is a good way to get through it with cross stitch. I was late dropping my daughter to school this morning. It was one of those days, you know, one of those difficult days. Also, another downside to stitching this way, the way that I'm stitching with this technique, is that it's very easy to break your needle because you're like bending the needle and the fabric. So it's very easy, especially on 14 count, for the needle to get broken. or to end up with a bent needle. Yes. There we go. It's like riding a bike. Once you get starting again, you never forget. There. Okay guys, we're on 39 minutes now. I think that's going to be enough of my floss tube today. So thank you for bearing with me. As painful as it has been, helping me get my my flow back, my cross stitch flow back. And I hope you've enjoyed it. Yes, I hope you've enjoyed this little floss tube stitch along. Right, I've got to stop now because I'm carrying on. So we've done some of this hat and some of the cream on the cup. Yes. Okay guys, so take care, God bless, and I will speak to you all soon, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. Okay, bye for now guys, and have a restful and peaceful remainder of your day. Bye for now. Bye.